A man who is being haunted by the ghost of his dead wife hires the daughter of a famous private investigator to rid him of the ghost. Also, there is a one-hit wonder pop star named Christian Winter who is trying to sell his soul to the devil to become famous once again. Extraordinary just makes me happy. It doesn't have a mean bone in its body. It is a comedy, but it's not one that'll constantly make you laugh out loud. There's not a whole bunch of one-liners in it or anything like that. It's more of that dry British humor, which the older I get, the more I'm starting to appreciate. The story is a little ridiculous, but not so much so that it takes you out of it. I mean, yeah, sure, there's haunted cheese and there's toaster cords waving at our protagonist Rose as she drives to work, but everything is just cute, innocent fun. I could see where some people may find the first two acts of this movie to be a bit slow, but the third act of the movie is probably my favorite third act of any movie that I saw in 2020. All things come together and it is just over the top and hilarious. And also, it's only about 90 minutes long, so it's not a huge time investment. Extraordinary takes place in a small town in Ireland. And you know the movie rules, the smaller the town, the weirder the situations. And of course, because it's a tiny little town, there is a huge castle in it as well. If I were to compare Extraordinary to any other movie, it would be a combination of Ghostbusters and What We Do in the Shadows, but with an Irish twist. But it's not just those two movies. There are shots that are straight out of The Exorcist. There is a shot that looks like it's right out of The Sixth Sense. Extraordinary pays homage to all of the movies that inspired it, but it never feels derivative of those original works. This movie is self-aware, and it wears that proudly on its sleeve. This is a ghost story, but it's not a scary ghost story. It's a fun ghost story. It's also not really that gory or gross. Now, there are some things in it that definitely aren't for kids. It's just a fun, innocent movie with some adult themes in it. Of all of the movies that I saw in 2020, this one seems like it's the most likely to become a cult classic. Ghost. Looking in the fridge with your pants around your ankles. Overhead drone shots. Polishing your silver. Sleeping above the covers, waving toasters,